Good morning, everyone. Oy, Hinaya. Good morning, teachers. Okay, wow. I honestly don't know how to start this because it's been a long while since I last stood in front of this many people. Okay. Pero, yeah, I'm a bit nervous. Pero wala na ako'y mabuhat, kay nana ko dire. Salamat, Sir Eddie. Unta, nindot imong sudan. Okay, but truly, I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude for this opportunity to stand here today and share a piece of my journey. I am deeply thankful to all the people who supported, guided, and believed in me throughout my internship. Now, before I share my experience, allow me to introduce myself again. Sa mga wala nakaila, or wala kayo nakadungog sa introduction ni Sir Sunny, I am Hannah Kayla Y. Acolin. I am a graduating Bachelor of Elementary Education student, and I was assigned in a grade 5 classroom during my internship. So you know the famous quote, everything happens for a reason. Kabalo mana, di ba? Nakawot. Yeah, ako po na, kabalo kayo ko na. But you know, I never truly understood that until I was enrolled here in teacher education and I was assigned to SPED during my internship. So on the day of our deployment, I honestly expected that I would be assigned to special science classes. Like, kung kaya akong expectation, I was kind of expecting nga, the special, kung ano ka naman aside ka ng so mga special science classes. Ang mga learners din ha, they are advanced learners, mga bright, mga fast learners na dira. And I was expecting dito ma-assign since I was assigned to one during our FS2. So, doon ako ma-assign siguro. So I even told myself nga, okay ra, bisag dili sa SSP or sa special science classes, basta dili lang dyan sa SPED. Dili dyan ganag SPED. Kaya mga learners din na, I initially thought nga mga learners diha kay kanabitong tanan na ay special needs. Pero dili di ay only 2 to 3 tapos sago lang siya sa mga normal performers nga mga learners. Okay, sumoto na ingon ko nga, Lord, matag dili sa SPED, balag sa lain nga sections basta dili lang sa SPED. But God really has His own way of turning things around. Sure enough, I was assigned to SPED. Nakaingon gud ko, prank ni Lord, joke ni? Joke na ni Lord ha? Na-joke ko, mura ko nag-iignan nga, SSP, dahil mong gusto ha, sige, SPED ka sa akin. Ano ba? And to add to my misery, the subject matter that my cooperating teacher specializes in or was teaching was mathematics. My God, a subject I never really liked. That night, I reflected deeply. I felt uncertain because it wasn't the path that I imagined for myself. I didn't like SPED and I didn't like math, yet here I was, faced with both. I had so many doubts. I questioned myself. Am I capable? Am I patient enough? Can I really make a difference in the lives of learners with special needs? Kay, bisag ako sa akong kaugalingon, kaya ka na ako mo-handle ang mga bata nga na special needs. Nga bisag ako usahay, mura ko kulang-kulang. So as the days went by, I encountered challenges that tested not only my skills, but also my character. It was during my internship that I realized, hala, dili ang day mo ganahan magmaestra. But I can never back out. It was too late to back out. I realized there nga, dili juday lalim, og lisod juday ang magtudlo. Nakarealize mo na wala? Nakarealize wala? Diba? Lisod jud kayo magtudlo. Tapos, I was assigned to SPED Pagyod, and there were 2 learners there sa ako ang assigned nga classroom nga na ay special needs. And kanang feeling nga, duha raman ang takabuok ang na special needs, pero murag silang tanan na isaltik, agis ka bulyagon. During my elementary days, ang among advisor is maura po na among subject teacher sa tanan nga subject nga itudlo sa amoa. But now, lahi na siya. Ang mga elementary, mura na po siya og kanang college. Nga every subject, lahi-lahi ang ilahang teacher. So there, dili lang ang ako ang assigned nga, ang akong advisory class ang akong matudluan. I would also teach to other sections, grade 5, grade 6, and tanan-tanan na section na adyo na diray learners with special needs. Na autism, na ay katong visually impaired, hindi kayo makakita, hindi kayo makadungo. And it was really, really hard. Diligently. And there were moments when communication also felt difficult, when behaviors were hard to manage, and when I questioned myself if I was doing enough or doing things right. There were even days when I told myself, kanina yun ang adlaw-adlaw, Lord. Mauna yun ni. Kaya kung mauna yun ni, murag dali ang matsugi na niya eh. I realized how difficult teaching truly is, especially in the elementary level. I don't know if it's the same sa high school. Kasi sa elementary, sa high school, mas better naman siguro dira because ang learners, kung imong buyagon, maulaw naman na sila, di na kayo sila magpubuyag. But sa elementary, bisan pag mangugat kag binuyag, gosh, magsige rin gihapog pabuyag. Diba? Diba? Agree? Or is it the same sa high school? Sige ba gihapon? Apir. Okay. So, but in the midst of all the struggles, something in me began to change. I started to see beyond the challenges. I began to understand that progress may be slow, but it is always meaningful. I learned to celebrate the smallest victories, eye contact, a smile, a response, or a simple moment of connection. I realized that teaching in SPED is not just about delivering lessons. It is about empathy, patience, and genuine love. Most important of all, it requires heart. Being a teacher requires more than content knowledge. It requires more than strategies and mastery of lessons. Teaching, or being a teacher, requires a heart that is willing to understand, to accept, and to stay. Because without that, mura give up na gyud guro taan eh. Kaya atong mga teachers karon, give up na gyud guro taon ni sila kung walay heart for teaching. So my pupils taught me lessons that no textbook ever could. They taught me patience when things didn't go as planned, resilience when days felt overwhelming, and joy in the simplest moments. They changed my perspective, not just a future educator, but as a person. Looking back, I can say that being assigned to SPED was not something I wanted. Di ko ganahan sa SPED on that. But it turned out to be exactly what I needed. And God definitely knew that. He knew and saw beyond what I want and gave me exactly what I need. And if I were given the chance to walk this path again, I would choose it without hesitation. Bisan pagkapoy, bisan paglisod, ug gustahay ka nagka-give up na kayo, mura na kong iPad sa gitubuang nawong, agis ka stress, agis ka bilar. If in exchange, I would receive random treats, handwritten notes, cute hair clips and keychains, and the warmest hugs, akong pinaka-favorite sa tanan. Bisan pagtanan sa kakapoy, if ang exchange ka to, then I would gladly take the same path again. Because in that classroom, I didn't just teach, I learned, I grew, and I discovered a deeper purpose in my chosen profession. My journey reminded me that sometimes the paths we don't choose are the ones that shape us the most. I didn't want to be assigned to SPED, yet that's exactly where I was placed. I never really liked mathematics, yet it became the subject I taught during my final demonstration. Teacher education was not even my first choice, yet here I am, just few days away from graduating in this very program. Looking back, I realized that these are the reasons why things unfolded the way they did in my life. Because God often leads us to places we never planned to go, to teach us lessons we never expected to learn, and to shape us into the person we are meant to become. This journey may not have been the one I planned, but it became the one I will forever be grateful for. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless us all.